segment is proudly brought to you by the STJFL Cripps Bakery, Hawthorn Football Club, ID Clothing and Collier's Real Estate.
Brown gets a handball out to a Sandy Bay player, kicks long inside 50. 1 out contest. Smith recovers the ball, has a shot on goal. It's a goal! That's his first goal in under 15 football.
I think that's his first goal in football, mate.
Mum and Dad will be proud of that one.
I reckon.
And in fact, it was his first goal. What a fantastic one it was from Big Bad Byron Smith. Congratulations, son, and welcome to a big show for the STJFL Footy Show number 4. Andrew Hopwood in the helm, and I'm joined, duffless this week, but joined by my colleague here, Blair Brownless. Blair, welcome to the show.
Yeah, great to be part of it. I've enjoyed the first 3, and finally to get Duffy out and Brownless in, it's not a bad inclusion.
Oh yeah, a lot more professionalism. But anyway, Blair, this week we went down to Queenborough Oval and we covered 3 games down there. First up, we had the under-14s Lauderdale v Sandy Bay in the big top-of-the-table clash. We had followed by the 15B Sandy Bay Kingborough Gold, and then the under-16s, the repeat of last year's grand final there, Blair, was Sandy Bay Lauderdale. As we cross to the results there, Blair, I think in the first game we had Lauderdale 7-9-51, eventually coming on top of Sandy Bay 4-3-27. So Blair, how are our best players and goalkeepers there?
Some big names in this game. I know you're involved in this, Hoppy, yourself as an assistant coach, I believe, but Lauderdale been a powerhouse for a long time, and goal kickers Blackley 2, Trifford 2, Krebs kicked 2 as well, and Morton. And for the Sandy Bay, Kearney kicked 3 and Stalker the 1 goal. How's this? Henry Hopwood, best player for Lauderdale, son of Hoppy Senior. Yeah, indeed.
Takes after his mother there, Blair, obviously.
Indeed. So Meredith played well as well. Mitch Hibbard, the son of the coach Mike Hibbard, in the best players as well. Another son of Gary Williamson's son in there in the best players as well, and Fife and Evans. And for Sandy Bay, Stalker really played well. Campbell, Main, Evans, Bessel and Johnston.
No, it was a fantastic game down there actually, Blair. I liked the way the boys moved the ball. One bloke for Sandy Bay took my young Kearney, very strong mark, kicked 3 goals.
We have a story on Jonathan Kearney. He played at North Hobart, went across to Sandy Bay. I coached him in under 10s. Didn't like the coaching apparently, and went across
Hasn't he seen the light, and hasn't he blossomed since he's gone across?
Terrific kid, terrific skills actually. Kicks a beautiful drop punt actually.
And Stalker did very nicely from centre half back, but weight and numbers from Lauderdale. They had too many players. As we mentioned, young Henry played a dominant role there in the ruck, and Meredith played very well. And as we see in the vision, hear that the boys singing the song. Yes, it's a great time to see that. As we see the old coach now just sort of reminiscing over the game as he talks to the players, and I think we'll go a bit quiet here, Blair, and have a listen to the coach.
Jack, you were really good. Oh, Jack. Right? And you were really good when we needed it most at the start, right? Fantastic, right? But, you know, Alex, you wore him down in the end. In the end, mate, you know, he was quick and stuff like that, but you wore him down. In the end, he couldn't go no more and just kept on. You were a sign of why we won, the perseverance over 4 quarters. Well done, Alex.
So what do you thought of Mike Hibbard there?
Well, Mike Hibbard has been around for a long time coaching the juniors, takes the job very seriously, does Mike, and I coached against him in the early days, and I knew early on he was very professional about his approach. And the other coach, Andrew Jones as well, well-known coach for the Sandy Bay Footy Club as well. So good game.
No, both coaches are doing a great job. They're a good quality boys. They went hard at it, which I like, but at the end of the game, came in, shook hands, arm around each other, and that's what we love about footy. Play hard on the field, Blair, and then it's put your arm around your teammates and wish them well.
For sure.
Now in the second game, Blair, we saw Sandy Bay under 15s, 18-25-133 to the luckless Kingborough Gold 3-1-19. How do you see that one there,
Well,
Blair?
it's a massive win to Sandy Bay here in the under 15s, and plenty of goal kickers there. Brown kicked 3. Farrocchio 2, Lane 2, Bailey 2, Oliver Lane 2, Smith, Berry, O'Connor, Luck, Thompson, Young and our Alderman all kicked singles, so plenty of goal kickers as we said. And we swing across to Kingborough there, and Mundy kicked 1, Tabor and Hill kicked 1 as well. And better players?
We've got the bassing weight there. I wonder if that's anything to do with the old rogue Traegers, Blair.
Son of Natalie, wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be a party trick to get the boys to come around your house and Natalie?
Oof, don't worry about the, just go for the mum. Don't worry about that. We've got the Hartog, Cooper, Perryman, Smith and Loveluck as well, as we have a look at some vision down there. Now, of course, Blair, Kingborough have 2 divisions as far as the under-15 are concerned. They've got the black and the gold. The gold one are trying valiantly, but unfortunately haven't registered a win. But we can see here, Sandy Bay were just far too strong. They're dominant all over the ground. They played a very nice brand of footy, Blair. They were nice and direct. They had good key players all across the field and shared the ball around evenly, which was fantastic. We see there from the way they played, and really came away convincing victors as far as I can see in that game.
Well, that film there, you see they were much like Geelong actually, bring the ball into the centre corridor and straighten up and kick the goal. Very Geelong-like in their approach there. And here they go straight out of the middle again. You've got to love this sort of play to the leading forward. Have we got some crummers coming through? Yes, no, the big fella's doing it himself. Dishes off, and we should see another goal here.
Absolutely fantastic. You know, junior footy, we try and replicate what the AFL does, but I tell you what, Blair, when you see those blokes going backwards all the time, I say, get rid of it. Let's just go down to our forwards. Let's get the ball moving directly towards the goal and don't muck around. We see another great mark there. But
not sure about the handball there, the play on there, but he's butted up. The second effort was terrific and kicks to the fat side of the ground here. And it's a shot at goal, another shot on goal.
Fantastic work there from Sandy Bay. And now we move on to our mystery question. Now, last week, of course, Blair, you would have been watching, as all our viewers there.
Yes, indeed.
The old email, it nearly melts down week in, week out, flooded with calls. And of course, last week's question was, Blair, this young chap was drafted by Carlton in '99. He played for the Tassie Devils, finished equal to Benny Atkin as Devils. Who would you think he was?
Well, I'm thinking this is a great friend of mine, actually, who's doing some terrific work at the Clarence Football Club. And not only on the field, he's in the state team as well. And he told me today he's a big chance to line up fullback in the state team. So we'll see how that one unfolds. But who was it, of course? The great Cameron Blight.
Fantastic work there. Very well done, Indo. Now, what about this week's question? Would you like to have a little plonk at that one? Let's have a look. See how
good question, this one. Pretty tough, actually. I played my junior footy up to the age of 12 with the Sandy Bay Junior Football Club. That means we can claim him as a Tasmanian.
Absolutely.
I'm regarded as one of the best centre-half forwards of all time. Currently injured, and I'm playing with St Kilda in the AFL. Tough one there. I like the look of his cousin too, young Jack as well. He's moving beautifully for the Tigers.
And I think there's a bit of lineage going on. I noticed the name crop up in the best players in the junior ranks as well. So
over at Clarence, yep.
Get in nice and quickly, and so you can be up for the great prizes that we have on offer. Let's have a look here. What are we going to do? We're going to receive, of course, Blair, you must be impressed with the Crips party packets. $35 odd to $40 worth of material, but quickly, while we do have a look at this here, Blair. I know you've had a crack at it this morning with the breakfast. The 1878. Now, 1878's a big year because that's when Crips started here in Tasmania. Crips are a fantastic company. I'll give you the tip. They've got 160 employees there, right. Blair. They're in both ends of the state supporting it. And this particular loaf here, just try and lift that up, Blair. Just go easy, son. Don't pull a muscle.
It's solid, isn't it?
All you have to
do
is
baked in 1878, was it? No?
All you have to do for your pre-season, Blair, to get the big biceps going, get you a couple of 1877s. Up you go. She's low on cholesterol, no artificial flavouring, high in fibre. Fantastic, and thank you very much for Crips. Now, last week, Duff put on a segment there about the goal umpiring, and I have to say he was most impressed this week.
Enjoyed it immensely.
Yeah, well, he's got some vision here of how to do the goal umpiring properly from how the old Duff. Let's have a look at that vision.
Yes, have a look at the technique there. That is beautiful. That's the follow-through required to signal a goal, and that will get the players up and about a little bit more excited than normal.
Yeah, I like to see the goal umpires a bit animated there. Don't worry about your two thumbs. Get your fingers out. Get them pointed down the line so the kids know what they're going. What else was Duff pretty happy about there? I heard a whisper there.
Well, Duff is, he jumped the queue at the canteen, actually. The canteen line was 15 deep, and Duff is straight to the front as a VIP cameraman.
Wasn't too good look though, mate. Was it when he knocked those 8-year-old kids over to get to the Savs.
Indeed so, but very happy with the Savs. They're only $2 down there at Kingborough, I believe, so what a bargain to be had down there.
Tell you what, if nothing else, don't worry about sleeping in. Just get up there and watch the junior footy and go down and have your Savs at Queenborough. Fantastic work.
Well, the ground's in terrific condition. It used to be a bog hole in the middle there years ago when we were running around Hoppy, but the ground's good, the canteen's going well, so everything's great down there at Queenborough Oval.
Fantastic. Well, that brings us to the end of our first segment, but for goodness sake, don't go away, Blair. We've got plenty more. All you have to do is click on clip 2. I got it out, son, with our first go. So don't go away. Just quickly go away, maybe get a quick cup of tea, come back for part 2.